welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the newest season of the Star Wars series, The Mandalorian. Ever since the inception of this spin-off series that follows Din Djarin, it has quickly become a favorite for myself and for many others as well, as it captures the magic of the Star Wars universe and builds new adventures for our main hero and his fellow sidekick foundling, Grogu. Well, the last episode for this new season just aired on Disney+. I've watched it, and I'm ready to talk about it. This season's story follows Din Djarin, who travels to Mandalore to redeem his past transgressions with Grogu, and being aided on their journey by fellow Mandalorian Bo-Katan Kryze. I'll admit that it's been a hot minute since I last reviewed a season for a show, but there's so much to watch nowadays with so little time. Regardless, it's The Mandalorian, so of course I'm going to review it. I love this season, I really did, but I don't think it's the best of the series as of now. I love the first season for establishing in the world building. However, I still think that the second season is by far the favorite season out of the three. When it comes to this new third season, it's very enjoyable, don't get me wrong, but there's so much that they could have done better. I'll elaborate on that later, but first I do want to talk about the amazingness of this new season, whether it be the bridging into the Star Wars sequel trilogy storyline-wise, some exhilarating action scenes, and some beautiful looking cinematography. Say what you will about the controversial sequel trilogy to Star Wars, but I actually love them, especially The Last Jedi. I know not everyone loves those movies in particular, and of course, that's okay. Not everyone can be pleased, but then again, no one criticizes Star Wars more than the fans themselves. As far as this new season of The Mandalorian builds the bridge to those films, I won't spill the beans because of spoilers, but I will say that I thoroughly enjoy the connections. When it comes to the action scenes, all I can say is to be amazed. Even though the action scenes are kind of sparse throughout the season, but when they do happen, they are so much fun to watch. The choreography for the fight scenes are actually exquisite, and the stunt work involved is quite the amazing feat as well. As far as the visuals go, this new season is the most stunning looking yet. Everything is just so crisp looking with the lighting, framing, and composition. However, I do wish they could have expanded the aspect ratio for the larger scale fights to emulate an IMAX screen. They did this for a single episode for the second season, and it would have been cool to see this happen again during the last episode, which I think it really deserved. I myself enjoyed all the episodes for this season, but some of them I enjoyed more than others. I can understand where some will say that a certain episode or two seemed to take a detour from our main hero and doesn't add much to the season in the grand scheme of things, but I, on the other hand, have to respectfully disagree. No spoilers, of course, but I thought it was neat seeing the New Republic leading up to the rise of the First Order. There is this one other episode where the season decides to just have fun with itself regarding droids gone wrong, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also in that episode, we do get a few certain celebrity cameo appearances that I thought were fun additions, even though not everyone is going to agree with me. I can see where some will say that Din Djarin gets sidelined in this season, with the main focus going to Bo-Katan Kryze. I mean, yeah, but the name of the show is called The Mandalorian. As far as we're concerned, we don't know what the namesake is referring to, as it could be Din Djarin, Bo-Katan, or the lead-up of Grogu eventually becoming a Mandalorian. At this point, we simply don't know, and we just need to be a bit more patient. As far as that goes, it was neat seeing more Mandalorians we've never seen in live action before. When it comes to the writing itself, it's quite a mixed bag for me. The script and dialogue seems to have a dip in quality that are kind of questionable. It's hard to describe while also trying to be vague about it, but there are some elements scattered throughout that are head scratchers. As far as the final episode goes, it was incredible, but I was still left unsatisfied with some creative choices. Other than that, I still had lots of fun with this new season. Overall, Season 3 of The Mandalorian is quite the success of filling in the gaps of storytelling when it comes to the Skywalker saga, while branching off with new adventures for our main heroes. As flawed as it may be, this new season is still a great addition to the overarching story for the series. Simply speaking, with some improvement here and there, I think the third season could have been a whole lot better than it was. I give this season of The Mandalorian a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with my real reviews.